All right, we are back. It is still August 18th, and it is just after 9 o'clock now. Kind of picking up where we left off. We're on the student calendar page, and I showed you kind of how that came back here. I am going to go and... So this is just bold on that date that's showing up in the cool maroon color. Huh. So what's the difference? Strong tag versus bold tag. I will fix that in the styling, but we can fix it here right now. If I spell strong right. So this you don't need to know. You can ask me. If we get into HTML coding questions, we'll hit update there. View page. There we go. Now we got our nice maroon color again. All right, other questions. Did the calendar, latest news, update pictures. So if we just look at the front page, we have these couple of pictures here. These people graduated several years ago. Those are all chapel pictures, so those should be fine. But if you wanted to change this picture here, again, on the home page, you can go to edit page, or you can go into pages here and search for home. Now this one is interesting. I'll open it in a different tab so we can go back and forth pretty easily. So we got this cool hover color above the pictures. You can kind of see, hey, this is split up. St. Paul's University Center, Home for Hawkeyes button, but there's no image here, which makes it hard to change. That's because it is on the background, and I'm not sure if it's going to be in the background of this custom box or if it's going to be on the background of the column, so we're going to do trial and error. So this was on the column. I clicked the little pencil icon. And styles and colors, hey, there's the background image on the custom box itself. So if you wanted to change this, you can click upload here, and again, you could, let's make Jolene the background. That would be fun. I'm actually going to do that just because it will make you laugh, and we don't have to save any of our changes later on. So, yeah, I think that's probably all you have to do. There is a hover option where it goes from grayscale to color, so that should all be okay when I hit save changes. We'll preview our changes so we don't save it so that everybody sees you as the background. And look, there's Jolene, and she's the new background color. So, so I go through that again. This was on the custom box, which is this part here, this bottom pencil arrow edit, and this was in styles and colors, which is not overly intuitive. So this is on background images. Click upload, you'll be taken to the media library, or you can upload a new photo from your desktop there, and we'll change it back to the one that it was. Set image, save changes. If we preview, that reloaded, and there it is, back the way it was. So there's that. Now, if you wanted to change an image, so this is the baptismal font, I believe. Yeah. So this image here is actually in the body, it's not the background. You can kind of tell that because it's the full width here, even though there's two columns. But this one just sits within the content itself. I think you'll see that in most places, especially with student pictures. But that shows up just as an image. Click the button, upload your image, upload, and then you can change it again, the same way we did the other one. Save changes. I usually will preview my changes. I usually don't do that between everyone, but then the image there changed, and you saw the animation effect was still in place there. So that's how you change images within the page content. I'm just gonna move away from this page. Hopefully that didn't change anything. Yeah, so we're still good there. And we're still good there. So yeah, if we wanted to change other student photos, so this one will go and look, I think that, Katie is now a member there, Molly is still around, but some of these other ones have graduated. If we go to edit page, this is going to be a background image, and we're in a page section here. So you have campus ministry, St. Paul's Lutheran University Center. You'll see there's empty columns on either side that just kind of brings the information in. But here it's a picture on the row itself as the background. So you got to click this pencil up here, and there's the picture, upload, and you can change it. But otherwise, things kind of lay out the same way that you see them on the front end. It's just not as detailed here. So you got this big heading section, you've got 3 little boxes, you've got some centered text, you got the van schedule, LCMS upcoming events, and then you've got this upcoming event shortcode in there, staff, etc. Then on the back, you got this main section, 3 icon boxes here, some spacing, which is just to keep basically this heading away from the bottom of these colored boxes. More space. You can see that the background color here is yellow based on this little dot. You got the image of the van, you got the van schedule there, upcoming events, and then the events themselves come in with this little, what we call shortcode in WordPress land, staff, and the staff is all powered by this employee shortcode. So if you wanted to add or remove a staff member, you would come over to this side over here, and you would look for employees, which is down here. Click on employees. Then you'll see everybody. Carolyn we have in draft mode, so she doesn't appear on the front page. Pastor has a bio, stuff like that. So that's employees, but now you have it for your reference if that changes, but I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Let me look at your notes here. Pictures, Podbean link. I will point out the Podbean link here. So if we go back to the home page, you can get to sermons at sermons. That shoots you out directly to Podbean here. And that is also available on the Congregation of St. Paul's under resources, sermons. And if you click on resources, here, if you click on about, there is a link to sermons somewhere. But I don't remember where it is. Resources. That shot me over to the campus ministry one. Anyways, there is a link at one of the bottoms of the pages for sermons itself. I don't love how the menu is set up, but that's what was requested when I set up the website. So sermons are in the navigation bar now, so that will be the easiest way to shoot over to the Podbean site. All right. So that's kind of the crash course in the St. Paul's website and WordPress in general. I sent you a link if you wanted to dig deeper into this page builder that we have installed with this theme, and that's really what powers these drag and drop shortcodes. So if you want to move something around instead of just editing the site, I wouldn't advise doing this a ton unless there's a new section that needs to be added. You can just click and drag, and we could put this over here, and then campus ministry in the icon box, and then you'll see that on the preview. So Campus Ministry ad is gone there, and now it's there. So it's just clicking, dragging, and dropping, and you can move things around a little bit. We'll put it back up where it's supposed to be. But if you wanted to move this icon box there and this icon box there, you could do that as well. It's pretty easy, pretty intuitive. It is laid out like you see on the front end, and you can just move things around if you want to. So I think that's all for now. After you watch these and get in here and try to do something, let me know if you have any other questions. I can definitely do another one of these screen shares, or we can get together and talk through things, and I can show you how to do it individually. Anyways, for now, I guess that's all, and we'll talk to you later.